did the same thing. They just kept, for him, it was children. And for Chris, it's, you hit Rihanna, you a beat her for the rest of your life. You're a weirdo. Like, we don't care that you're talented.
After years of staying silent and keeping everything bottled up, it now seems like Chris Brown may finally be ready to speak about what really happened behind the scenes of his dramatic fall in the music industry. According to circulating claims, he believes Jay-Z and Beyonce played a bigger role in that downfall than people realize, along with Rihanna. There are even rumors that during their relationship, Rihanna shared certain things with Chris about Beyonce. And now that Chris has spent years feeling blackballed, word is he might be ready to reveal some of Rihanna's own secrets and explain why their situation with Beyonce allegedly became so tense.
This happened to me. I didn't cause this. I didn't do it. This happened to me, and it can happen to anybody. There are a lot of women who've experienced what I did, but not in the public. So it made it really difficult. I just felt like, oh my God, here goes my little bit of privacy, just exposed. Like, it's something that nobody wants anybody to know. So here I am, the whole world knowing.
Child, if you thought that 2009 situation was messy, things are only just getting heated up. Now it's been pretty well known that Jay-Z might have been the gatekeeper behind some of the biggest career falls in the music industry to make sure that Beyonce stays seated on the throne. And I'm talking about the fall of Aaliyah, Tiara Mari, Carrie Hilson, and even Maya, and now Chris Brown's name has been thrown into the mix. However, word is out that he has had enough and wants to speak his truth. Starting with what really went down that Grammy Award night in 2009.
Mr. Brown, imposition of sentence is suspended. You are going to be placed on formal felony probation for a period of 60.
It's 5 years probation and 6 months of community labor for Chris Brown for his assault on Rihanna. The sentence was handed down Tuesday by La Superior Court Judge Patricia Schnegg, who also warned the R&B singer to stay away from Hensley, ex-girlfriend, for 5 years. Brown also received a year of domestic violence counseling and was warned not to violate the terms of his probation.
Remember, even though you have probation, this is a felony, and it does come with the potential of state prison if you should violate in any way the terms and conditions of this probation or pick up any new case. Do you understand that? I just want to make myself perfectly.
At the time this incident happened, Chris Brown and Rihanna were basically the industry's golden couple, but just hours before the Grammy ceremony that night, shocking news broke that Chris had been arrested for assaulting Rihanna. Photos of her bruised face spread everywhere within hours, and overnight Chris went from beloved superstar to one of the most criticized figures in entertainment. He was immediately pulled from the Grammy lineup, sponsors cut ties, radio stations stopped playing his music, and the media turned against him. Meanwhile, Rihanna was embraced by powerful industry figures. But behind closed doors, whispers started circulating. Some insiders suggested the scandal might have been more complicated than the public story. Jaguar Wright openly shared her theory in an interview, claiming Chris allegedly reacted after discovering Rihanna had been involved with Jay-Z. She also claimed Rihanna had passed him an STD she supposedly got from Jay-Z.
I understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how did you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started fucking with her and signed her to Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from his celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z. Underage. Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house, and said, "Where the f is this dirty at?" I can't fault him for that. This is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she done ruined him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes.
Oh.
And it's unfair. Because now that's a part of his story. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that job in the coat closet when Chris Brown came in. He said, "She always sucking something." Then he said, "I'm done with you," and he stormed out of Clive Davis's house, got into his very expensive car, and Rihanna chased after him. She gets in the car and started fighting on him because he embarrassed her for calling her a sucking and saying in front of everybody that she gave him the herpes at Clive Davis's house the night before the fucking Grammys. She in the car trying to fuck him up. They're speeding on the Pacific Coast Highway, and you know Pacific Coast Highway, very steep. She could have killed the both of them fighting him while he was trying to just get the fuck away from her. Because Lord knows he couldn't get away from the herpes.
Oh.
And he hit her back. Calm down.
Now, whether that theory holds any real weight is still unclear, but that's the story Jaguar Wright has pushed at the time of the incident. She was moving in some of the same industry spaces around Jay-Z, and she hasn't been the only person to hint at something like this. Many people still remember when Wendy Williams once joked that anyone involved with Rihanna might need penicillin afterward.
Observation. Rihanna is like you did it, you hit the skins and scram. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, I didn't make that up. She puts it out there like Rihanna is not girlfriend material. Am I wrong? Rihanna's the kind of girl, she's hot, she's sexy, you do her, then you take your penicillin. Let me get out of this while I can. Come on, let's move on.
For years, Chris Brown has had to live with the narrative that he was the one cheating in the relationship. But according to certain rumors, Rihanna may have been seeing JJ privately, and some claim that situation allegedly led to Chris contracting an STD from her.
The option of, oh, you can look at my phone. So I gave her the phone. She looks at the phone and there's a message and it says, Grammys, do your thing. And I didn't read the rest of the message, I didn't open it. So she opened the message and the rest of the message said, I'll see you at the cloud party. So all thought she thought I was lying. She starts going off, she throws the phone, I hate you, whatever. Starts hitting me, we're in a little Lamborghini. She's fighting me and I'm like, look, I'm telling you the truth, I swear to God. I'm telling you the truth, stop it. So then she hits me a couple more times and I just kind of it doesn't go from translation to let's sit down, I'm telling you the truth. It goes to now I'm finna be mean and be evil. Arguing. So then I remember she tried to kick me. It's like just her just being upset. But then I really, I with a closed fist, and it busted her lip. And when I saw it, I was in shock. I was like, why the hell?
Then in February 2023, Chris briefly addressed the controversy again. From what he shared, it was clear he was still frustrated by how the story has been told for more than a decade. He hinted that the version people believe is just a narrative. Chris said, if y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old boy, please kiss my whole entire I'm 33. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. The same people judging me are the ones tuning in every week watching Blueface and Chris Ann beat each other up on camera. But that's okay because it's entertainment. Back when all this happened, rumors about Rihanna and Jay-Z were everywhere in tabloids. After all, she was signed to his label, Roc Nation, and fans often pointed out the noticeable chemistry they seemed to share whenever they appeared together.
I know I promised you I'm gonna give you my first Grammy, but we might have to fight for this one.
She said she wanted to thank everybody for her first Grammy.
Anyway, I'd like to thank Jay-Z for being a part of this record with me.
She like to thank Jigga Man for being the greatest in the world.
Ellen Reed, Steve Bartles, Tata, Jay Brown, Karen Kwok for finding this amazing record. Tricky, Dream for writing such a beautiful record.
That and the fact that Jay-Z reportedly likes them young and Rihanna was the next young hot thing after Beyonce. Now Rihanna and Beyonce have never had any public beef or confrontations, but people say there has been tension between the two for years. They have often thrown subtle clapbacks and have never had a single collaboration, even when they were under the same label. When rumors of Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce with Rihanna started making the rounds, his publicist denied it and claimed it was simply a PR move meant to boost Rihanna's career. Now, whether that explanation was true or not is still debated. Some believe Jay-Z pushed that narrative regardless of how it might affect Beyonce. Either way, the rumor reportedly created friction between Beyonce and Rihanna. Fans started reading into things when Beyonce released the track Bow Down, which many believed was a message to other women in the industry, especially Rihanna, to step aside and acknowledge her dominance.
No, when you were little girls, you dreamt of being in my world. Don't forget it, don't forget it. Respect that, bow down. I took some time to live my life, but don't think I'm just his little wife. Don't get it twisted, just my bow down, bow down, bow down.
That song was originally written for Rihanna, so she allegedly took it personally when Jay-Z gave it to Beyonce. But after Rihanna went ahead and won Britain's most influential pop artist award over Beyonce and other artists like Katy Perry and Justin Bieber, despite Jay-Z curving her like that, she didn't waste the opportunity to take jabs. She reportedly wrote, "I only know how to be number one. I could use a challenge. How'd that feel down there on your knees?" It has also been alleged that the infamous elevator incident involving Solange and Jay-Z in 2014 happened because they had just found out that Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce with Rihanna. Following that drama, during a Tidal press conference in 2015, one insider claimed Beyonce and Rihanna could barely tolerate each other, let alone stand side by side. According to the source, organizing the event was already tough with huge personalities like Nicki Minaj, Madonna, and Kanye West involved, but Beyonce and Rihanna reportedly made things even more complicated. The two singers allegedly kept their distance backstage and refused to speak or pose together. The entire show had to be carefully planned so their interactions were minimal. It's also been claimed that while Rihanna and Chris were dating, she sometimes vented to him about her frustrations regarding Beyonce, and Chris may have kept that information for years. Some rumors even suggest he could reveal everything in a future autobiography. Still, it's important to note that none of the artists involved have publicly confirmed these claims, and much of the story remains speculation circulating within industry gossip.